Hey folks, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. Hey, real quick, following video of what you're gonna watch is a couple of games that I play that are a subscription free. Some of them are completely free to play, and others you have to purchase the base game and expansions if you want the expansions and play on from there. But other than that, there is no monthly subscriptions. I figured I'd do this video as I know money's getting tight for everybody, to include me, and so trying to find some MMOs to play that you would enjoy, and not have to worry about a monthly subscription, and maybe save some money for a month or two while you get your stuff settled and situated. So without further ado, let's get into it. I hope you guys enjoy. There we go. So the first game will obviously be Star Trek Online. I've been kind of on a kick on this. If you guys haven't noticed, if you guys are just tuning in, Star Trek Online is an MMO that is completely 100% free to play. There are a few restrictions to it. Those restrictions are minimal. You can get around them. One of the biggest restrictions, I think, is the credit. Because it flipped. Oh, that's why you're laughing? Yeah. One of the biggest things or issues, I guess, that there is for free to play is the money that you can hold. So there's a lot of currency in this game. So what we're talking about here is energy credits. You can only hold like 1 million or something like that, or 2 million, I think it is. But you have an account bank and a regular bank. You can actually store 1 million. You can store as much as you want in your account bank or in your regular bank. And, in that way you don't cap, you don't lose all that credit. And so that's the way around that. There are some other things. I think there's like some created character issues. I don't, what's the word I'm looking for? I have a lifetime sub. I did it when I first, whatchamacallit, when the game first dropped, and with the lifetime sub, it's the only sub, by the way. It still costs $300. However, I think twice a year they put it on sale, maybe more than that. They put it on sale for 50% off, and that's $150 for the life of the game. And this currency down here, I know you can't see it, the bottom left corner here, because I've got my mouse, my cursor missing, so just follow these yellow boxes opening up. Right underneath that, where it says 416 there, bottom left of this window that I have open, that is currency that you buy with money. But if you have a lifetime sub, you get, I think, 500 a month or something like that, or 800 a month each month. And then you can save up to buy like ships and little items that you want, or you can actually use real money. So obviously, free-to-play games, they have microtransactions. That's how they stay in business. Of course, you don't need any of that. Within the game itself, there is the capability of grinding for dilithium to purchase money, so that you can actually go and do that. You can buy these zennies with the dilithium that you mine in game, and then you're able to buy like real items. If you are a Star Trek fan and you love Star Trek, The Next Generation, the original series, Deep Space Nine, any of the Star Treks, even Discovery, okay? Not a lot of people like that one. The way this game works, it works in episodes. So it's like your captain is actually going through a season and going through all these episodes. You feel like you are the main character in your own TV show, and it's really cool. You feel like you're part of the Star Trek universe, and I love it. So I am a casual player when it comes to this. I just now started looking into, like, I don't know, getting good stuff for my ship, upgrading it. So this game, you can spend hours on just doing casual stuff. Like, you don't have to worry about big raids or anything like that. You can stay casual for as long as you want, and you won't get any blowback. In fact, the community is pretty cool, pretty good about it. They're pretty cool about helping you out and telling you how to upgrade your stuff. I've met a few through streaming here. So that is that. You have ground missions and you have space missions where you fight in space with your ship. Let's see if we can do one here. I think I'm actually due for a daily here, so we might as well just do it so that you can see some space battles. You can get tier 6 ships. Tier 6 ships are the top of line ships, best for when you get to max level. And the tier 6 ships, or the T6 ships, how it's labeled there, you wind up you can use it at level 1. So, and it's unlocked for your entire account once you purchase a T6 ship from the store or from the campaign event. So they have campaign events, and you have to make at least 3,500 progress, and that equates to about maybe 4 events. There's other ways to do it. There's videos out there. If you want to know exactly the math, I can show you. But literally, if you did the event for every single day, it's about a 20-day event. You log on every day. It's like a daily. You do it, you get points. If you do it every single day, you will, within, I think 3, maybe you started the 4th, you'll unlock this. And what this is right here, tier 6 ship, it gives you 2 free tier 6 ships, so that you can claim through the store for free for doing the event the entire year. And those are ships that you can start on a new character from level 1. So yeah, so back to what I was saying, the campaign event, every year they do this, and you can build up for the year. I think you just missed out if you're joining or you're getting ready to start Star Trek up now to get this event. There's only 2 events left, and I don't think there's a way to get it. There's a way to get it if there was 3 events left, but now that there's 2 events left, I don't think there's a way for you to get this reward. But maybe there is. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll have to do some research. Leave, questions. Ask me questions here. Or, if you're watching this on YouTube, leave questions in the comment section below. Ask me. And then it goes without saying, if you guys have any questions about any of the MMOs we go over today, ask me in chat. Or, again, if you're watching on YouTube, in the comment section. Give me a question, or if you want me to delve deeper into any of these MMOs. I'm just going to kind of go a brief overview and be like, nice down and dirty, because I'm just, again, like I said, I am transitioning back to day shift, and I got off of night shift at 5 this morning. Yeah, I've been up ever since. I think I took like a 1-hour nap, but I'm still dragging some butt. All right. I said we were going to do an event, right? So Red Alert event, this is still up. We'll go fight some Borg. Left here is the loot that you need on or greed on, depending on the party that you're in. You're with a bunch of randoms. It's kind of agreed upon that you all roll need. Unless you really don't need it, you can pass, right? Oh, let's see. Oh, okay. We've beaten enough cubes. Wait, we aiming the team? Are you doing Stream Raiders tonight? Oh, yes. Thank you, Jenny, for letting me know. I am doing Stream Raiders tonight. I'll get that after we fight the Borg here. It's kind of hard to do it while you're in the middle of a battle. A battle. Look at these jerks. Where's my bombardment? All my stuff is all messed up. So Star Trek, if you play it casually, you'll have a great time and you love it. If you want to use it as a game to min-max, and you like min-maxing and you like doing raid content and in-game content and getting the best crap, Star Trek is very, very in-depth. There are a lot of things that you need to do that. So if that is your thing, Star Trek is probably the game for you. Again, it's also a great game to just casually play when a new episode or a new expansion drops in Star Trek. Every so often they release, they don't do expansions anymore, they just release new episodes. A couple of months ago, I think the last episode was Blue Shift and The Calling, so they do them in like 2s, right? But it shows that there's still an active player base. You just saw I just queued up. It took me maybe 2 minutes to queue up into a dungeon. There is no traditional you queuing up as a tank, healer, or whatever. Yeah, it's just I mean, you're kind of like you can take care of yourself, right? The only really way I think the whole tank, healer, and DPS where that really gets into a big play in the game is if you're doing like end game, like raiding, like high tier raiding. I think that's where it matters. I'm not too sure because I don't do that. Again, casual commanding sins here. I play MMOs casually, so don't take my word on the end game raiding content. All right. So we're gonna go here to Nimbus. So whenever you do a ground mission, this is just a planet where I can just drop down and go in and, you know, we're just gonna go down here to Nimbus 2. But just kind of show you what the ground missions look like now that I've shown you what the space missions look like before I disappeared for a little bit. All right. Okay, so this is just going to show you have your away team of 4 people plus you, and you just shoot. That's basically all it is. You have skills just like in any MMO or any RPG. Skills to accent or to support your attacks, your defense. And then you can crouch. You can focus. It gives you boosted DPS. And then there's a mode if you play on PC that you can actually play it like almost like a third-person shooter. Some people really like that. I do not like this mode, but you can play it like a third-person shooter if you feel so inclined. I don't like it. I'm really an old school, super old school MMO RPG fan, so it feels clunky to me. So I normally do not play in that mode. Okay, folks. So that is your ground missions. It's a lot fun. A lot of fun when you're actually on a mission, right? And you have a goal. I'm just here showing you what it looks like to be on the ground with your team. And then obviously if you play with other people and friends, it'll be you. If it's just you and one other friend, you each bring bridge officers with you. I think one of you brings 2 and the other one brings 1. And then if you have a team of obviously 5 other real people, then it's just you 5 are the away team. I am stuck on something and I don't know what it is. Okay. All right. So that is that. We're going to log out now. We are going to go to our next game. I play on a VIP server, but it's completely 100% free. And actually right now is probably the best time to play because literally all the expansions up until the last one is pretty much free. And that's like, there's so much content in here. I can't even begin to tell you. Okay. I'm still a noob at this game because I only really started playing. I don't even want to say hardcore because again, I am a casual MMOer and that's what we talk about here on the channel. I don't do a lot of high-end end game stuff in this game. It's just mostly casually be in the world of Lord of the Rings, the world of Middle Earth, and just have a good time. So, sure, we'll go in my runes. I don't know. I'm just really showing you guys what it looks like. Each game is going to have its pros and cons, but you get so much with this game. It's just amazing. They upgraded the graphics not too long ago, so they look nice and smooth. It used to be very clunky. But again, this game you didn't play this game for its graphics. Well, not recently anyway. Back in the day you did. But now it's just like your WoW, right? It's the way it plays, right? Tab targeting, skills on the bottom here. Again, Ineffable Raven, if you play this game hardcore, don't hold it against me that I don't know a lot about the end game content. So feel free to mention anything that I miss, which is probably a lot. Because again, I play this game very casually. My friend got me into it, and I'm on the VIP, which is weird, right? Because I play it casually and I'm on a VIP server. The reason for me being on the VIP server is explained very eloquently. I felt overwhelmed going on to the free-to-play servers where you can go up to like, what is it? Almost level 200 was like 195 right now, or is it higher with 195? Or 190? I can't remember. Anyway, you have your dungeons. They have a dungeon finder, but an instance finder, sorry. But this is not how you find instances. It's not like your old school instance finder, right? Where you click here, you queue up, people join, and you automatically all get transported to the dungeon. In this one, people join your your group, man, neither do I. I played for years, only 70 max. I think max level is 140. Okay, so 140 is the max level. But yeah, I'm on Treebeard, so I think the max right now is 70. Yeah. And we've got our Stream Raider battles, but I wanted to explain this real quick. So the only thing that I would say is my gripe with Lord of the Rings Online, and it's a very small gripe, is their instance finder. So this, you go to queue up, like let's say I wanted to do this dungeon here. I go to launch now, and basically people join this group. We all join a fellowship, right? A party, I guess, depending on what MMO you play. And then we queue for the dungeon. It doesn't instantly queue us. So there's that. That's literally my only gripe. Minor gripe on the map, but the map is easy with mods and stuff. You can shrink it. You can do it. Have it. You can get mods that show like where the things are, and so it's not covering your entire base here. You can change a lot of the HUD layouts here. It's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. It's pretty easy. The one thing I love about this game, because I play casually, is that you're crafting, when you're leveling your crafting, you're also leveling your main job, which is amazing. Yes, Jenny, battle is ready. Another thing, so I already talked about the thing that I like, right, is the crafting levels up your character. Obviously, if you've loved reading Lord of the Rings, the books, the series, or the movies, you will love this game. If you like the lore and everything in it, basically, your character is going around Middle-earth, and you are running around helping the people of Middle-earth and doing other quests to help stem the tide of all that bad juju, as, you know, Frodo and the Fellowship are on their mission. So that's basically the backstory. I don't want to ruin it. You guys should go in and watch it, play it, and it's free. You have no reason to not play it and then kind of get into this lore and the story. Outside of that, that's it for Lord of the Rings. It's just like your normal MMO, tab targeting. You've got your skills on the bottom here that you know, press, do your rotations, and yeah, so that's about it. So I guess do the free-to-play game that you enjoy, do the grind that you like, right, and go into the lore and the story or the book that you don't mind grinding hours in. Another thing that's really great about Lord of the Rings is the music. The music is amazing. It's Project Ascension. And so what Project Ascension is, it's World of Warcraft, but entirely free to play. Also, there are 2 realms. One realm is free pick. So let me show you here. I'll log into my one character that I've been playing. So traditional WoW, or WoW, not classic, what do they call it? Retail WoW, right? You basically have a paladin, and only certain classes can be paladins, and a paladin can only do certain things. In Ascension, the way it works is it's exactly like WoW, although it's classless WoW. So my orc can literally be a combination of a druid, can be a combination of a hunter. You basically pick and choose what skills you want your character to be as you're playing, as you're leveling. And if you don't want to do all this and do all the research and figure it out on your own, you've got these nice little buttons here of builds of people that have already put what they put to make their characters awesome, right? So one shot everything, buy high, right? And so this is it just shows you which skills you choose at what levels and in what order, so that you can have a character that does one shot everything. Or you can do it yourself. You can figure it out. You can build if you like to build and you feel like that old school D&D way of doing it, like you like to build your character how you want to build it. You can do that here in WoW. Well, in Project Ascension. Sorry, it's not WoW, it's Ascension. Project Ascension. And so 100% free. I think the cap right now is level 70. I think this goes all the way to the Burning Crusade. Or is it the Burning Crusade's about to drop? It's either the Burning Crusade's about to drop here for Ascension, or it's up to Burning Crusade recent. I can't remember. Again, guys, I'm working on like an hour of sleep in the past 24 hours, so please give me a break. cut me a little slack here. All right. So that's Ascension. Now that's one server where you have free pick of everything. On another server, let's see. Let's log out here. We'll wait 20 seconds. And we'll make a new character on a new server. And that new server is different. I haven't done that server, and so if I remember seeing it right or reading it right, it's kind of like a card system, right? Where you get these random cards, and you have to build your character based off of these random cards you get on, however many levels it takes. So we'll change realm. Free pick, and this goes by season. So every season it drafts. Yeah. So let's see. The Burning Crusade. Yep. Is what it's up to now. So select realm, and again, this is completely free to play. You don't have to pay anything. It's really awesome if you are a vivid World of Warcraft fan, and maybe you just don't have the money for it, or maybe you need to save money. You can get your WoW fix, at least aesthetically, through this, right? And you can do anything. Like the factions really don't matter here, from what I understand. Again. Noob guy here, not noob guy, a noob guy to this game, and very casual MMO player. So we can pick anything. I don't like Alliance because I don't think they have the best looking characters. I've never liked Alliance. So I've always created a Horde character. Excuse me. So let's go ahead. I don't know. We want to do a troll. Want to do an orc. Let's do an undead character. Why not? Go to customize. Okay, it's popular with the ladies. Sure, we'll go with that because that looks creepy as crap. Let's see. Dum Dum. Gum Gum for Dum Dum. The name is unavailable. Gum Gum for Dum Dum. For Dum Dum? Gum Gum for Dum Dum. Name can only contain... Oh, wow. Okay, there we go. That worked. Alright, sweet. So now we will enter the world. You guys notice the big difference from creating a character here in World of Warcraft? In World of Warcraft, when you pick your character, you select what class you want. Paladin, Fighter. Click to reveal your ability choices. Yep. So here you go. So this is what happens when you level and you get levels to where you're going to need stuff. I don't know if I want rare. And so here's the way it works. So you get epics. You get epics right here, purple on the right. You get rares. You get uncommons and commons, just like you're opening a pack of cards like Magic the Gathering, or I don't know if you play Pokemon cards or whatever. But kind of like same idea. So, however, in this, from what I've read and what I've researched, if I pick an epic here, it's going to lessen my chances for epics that I want later. And we don't want that. So what I want to do is I want to go with something I'm going to need. So what I probably want to do is probably grab this common Holy Light here to heal myself. That seems like a good thing. Okay. We'll open the next three. And I think you can re-roll this later on, right? Blood Rage, Mongoose Bite, attacking enemy for 15 damage, Rogue Strike, strong attacks against increase, and so like yeah, so you have to build your character and how you want to build them through these cards. So it adds kind of a bit of a challenge because you don't know what you're really going to get, and you can re-roll for cards later or try to get better cards. I'm not too sure how that works all yet because I haven't gotten that far, right? I just created the character with you guys. You just saw it. Okay. So let's see. Generates 20 rage. I don't know if I want that yet. Good spells that require Mongoose Bite. A strong attack that increases melee damage. We'll do that one. How about that? This guy will be up in your face and personal. Attack target. Nature's damage to the target. I don't know if I want any of these. We'll get Shadow Bolt. Corruption, Victory Rush. Let's do Victory Rush. That's all the cards you get right now. Your next draft will be at level 10, then every 2 levels after that. Let's see what fate has in store for you. Fun on your adventure. All right, so every 2 levels, you will get it. And just like regular WoW, you have... Oh, these are different quests. All right, then. All right, so if you're familiar with World of Warcraft, you will be super familiar with this game. Obviously, it's a little bit different. It's Ascension, so it's... Apparently it's 100% legal. I've looked it up, and so it is. I don't know how they got it, but it's awesome, and it's good because it gives you an alternative to play for free, while money is tight, or you're just tired of playing for World of Warcraft, but you like World of Warcraft. You just couldn't justify paying for it. So, good alternative. And then again, free to play. So, like, if you have got kids that you want to get into the MMO realm or MMO genre, and they saw you, they grew up watching you play World of Warcraft and they wanted to try it, you can literally boot this up, log them in, and they can have a character for free and play it. All right. So that was our WoW. Let's go ahead and exit game here. So your other sci-fi MMO free to play is Star Wars: The Old Republic. 100% free. There are some limitations. Limitations is how much money you can hold. The good thing, the difference between this and Star Trek is here, if you go above your limit of what you can hold, it goes into an escrow account, so that when you do become a monthly subscriber, you get all that credit back, so you won't necessarily lose it. There are also preferred accounts, where if you buy like the starter bundle, which I think is like $10, you're able to carry more credits, and you also get access to the account bank that you can put into your stronghold. Your stronghold is like your own little personal home that you can buy, and so what you do after you lose that preferred status, you go back and before you lose that preferred status, you go and you purchase your hideout, right? And then you go and you put your account bank there, and that's how you store your credits, so it doesn't go into your escrow account, and so that way when you become a free-to-play member again, you don't have to worry about it. But again, if you're playing this casually, you won't need to worry about credits, you won't need to worry about crafting or anything like that stuff unless you want to, and then that's when you start becoming more serious about the game, about maxing, get everything done, if you're a completionist, you're probably going to need to pay for this game. At least a month or 2, depending how hard you play this game. Other than that, it's completely 100% free. You can do everything in this game. I'm pretty sure you can even play the latest expansion, if I'm not mistaken. Just like in Star Trek Online, completely 100% free. And they each have their transactions and their stuff. Anyway, I did mention before, when you couldn't see the screen, that you can... it's every cutscene is voice acted. Star Trek, for the most part, it's all voice acted except for some bits here and there. Your character doesn't talk in Star Trek. He doesn't have a voice, or she doesn't have a voice. However, here in Star Wars: The Old Republic, your character does have a voice. And cutscenes are all the time voice scripted or voice acted. So let's show you what it looks like here.
Yes, Empress. It seems our worst fears have come true. Forgive the dramatics.
Oh, warning, spoilers if you haven't played this game.
I understand full well the seriousness of what's happened.
Indeed, my lord. Regretfully, Darth Krovos has confirmed our suspicions. Malgus has successfully removed all of the mechanisms we use to ensure his compliance.
Most unfortunate. What are our next steps? Did you locate the tome he stole from the library on Osus?
We haven't located it, my lord. And what's
Well, thank you.
worse,
Yes, it does look good.
Malgus added another relic to his collection. If the containment case we found on Dantooine is any indication.
How could this have happened? I trust that you comprehend the difficulty of the path before you, Lord Rivix. I do hope you are up to the task.
I believe I am, Empress Asina. I shall update you again soon. For the Empire.
Oh, the battle's ready. We'll do it after this cutscene.
To investigate any Sith and Jedi ruins that Malgus might potentially target.
I expect constant updates on each of
and you will have them. You have come away empty-handed this time, but you will be the first to know when I discover Malgus'
So obviously I like to play roleplay my guy like a mean SOB, because like, you know, he's a Sith. So it makes sense. Alright, so that was a cutscene. Again, just like any other MMO, hack and slash, tab targeting, pressing your buttons. Must make room in my inventory for it. Alright, that's great. Alright, so that is Star Wars, The Old Republic. I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, 50 minutes of talking about this game, I completely forgot everything I said. So what happens when you're only on like 1 hour of sleep, folks. Alright, so let's see. What other games we got here that we're going to talk about today? Oh, the PvP, right? So the PvP is really fun in this game. I haven't done it since... wow, I first started playing this game, but I still hear good things about it. Also, they have dogfighting, like space fighting in spaceships, like TIE fighters and stuff. They're not actually TIE fighters, but you fly up in space. And in fact, they say that's actually the fastest way to level to max level, which is 80 currently right now, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so let's go into our next game here. I'm just going to log out immediately here. MMO, kind of like World of Warcraft. The difference between this one is you actually have to pay for the game first, and then there's no monthly subscription. So the game is Guild Wars 2. If you haven't told by what it looks like, it is Guild Wars 2. So Guild Wars 2, you pay for the game. I'm pretty sure they're on like their 5th expansion or 6th expansion right now. So you pay for the base game, and then you pay for each expansion. There are a lot of bundles out there right now, probably. And if not, you just wait for a holiday, and it'll probably be on sale, because this game has been out for a while. Although the latest expansion, I think, just dropped a couple months ago, so I don't think that would be on sale. However, it is very smooth. It's beautiful. I think it's great. I have fun with it. It is way different than what you expect. So I play Final Fantasy 14. So it is way different. Wow, it's way different than Final Fantasy 14 or World of Warcraft or Lord of the Rings. The fighting in the game just feels so smooth, right? And I don't know how to explain it, how to explain smooth, right? Because that's obviously a perception of mine, based off of all the MMOs I play. So yeah, I can't rightly explain right now. Top right corner here of the screen, everywhere you go on this map, new cities, you'll get this little heart thing. There's doing quests around there to help this person, and after you help this person, the heart will fill up. And this is literally in every area. You can't see it yet because I haven't discovered these areas yet. But in every area, there's a little heart, somebody who needs you to do a quest for them, and you do this quest over and over again. And then you're able to purchase like good gear from them and stuff like that. It builds up your reputation, and it also helps you level. I'm not a Guild Wars expert, Guild Wars 2 expert, so please, if you do have questions, I will be more than happy to find you the right answers, or point you in the right direction to where you will find those right answers. It's fun. It's different. It plays a little bit different in terms of the traditional hack and slash, press buttons and wait. And it's refreshing. It's nice, and it feels smooth. It feels fluid. Again, hard for me to explain, or hard for me to quantify that. Resume normal functioning. That's it. I just gotta beat their butts and then resume functioning.
Resume normal functioning.
So just like any other MMO, you still have the pushing buttons here. tab targeting, pressing tab to tab target. But there are other buttons, combinations, and movement to the game that I just feel that it feels great.
Resume normal functioning.
Alright, so that's Guild Wars 2 in a nutshell. I'm not too sure. I don't think there's any punishment for not paying for it, because there is no pay model. It's just you pay for the game and that's it. There is no subscription. I don't know what any of this is. Equipment of warriors equipment, revenants, rangers, necromancers. We'll do the necromancer one. All right, I am starting to doze off here. All right, let's hurry this up. Whew. All right, so Guild Wars, we've talked about Lord of the Rings, we've talked about Star Trek Online, we've talked about Star Wars The Old Republic. Division 2 is another game you have to pay up front, but you can always get this on a sale for like $20. Yeah, it's a tactical shooter. So if you ever played something like Fortnite, it's a third-person RPG tactical shooter. So if you like guns, hiding behind buildings, and just shooting people, if you like that kind of stuff, this is it. Right? So if you were one of those guys that say, man, it's really great that you're showing me all these free-to-play MMOs and free-to-play non-subscription serviced games, but do you have something my style? Yes, we do. Here you go, because I also like this type of game. Some people will probably say, oh no, this is more of like a looter shooter more than anything else. And to them I say, hogwash, because you have to level up your gear and stuff like that. It is a little choppy still. Why have I not told you about this game? Because you haven't asked. I'm not sure if it's crossplay, to be honest with you. And I know you don't have a PC, so. This is also, you can see it's still a little choppy. Wow. It might be on Xbox. Alright, here we go. Here we go, some bad guys. Place my little turret there. Let's change guns. Let's go to shotgun. We're gonna get close. Up close and personal. This is for you, Jenny, because I know you like shotguns. Oh, reloading. Oh. By the way, folks, you should not be doing this. Don't ever do this. This is a bad idea, okay? I gotta get this guy, because this guy's gonna come behind me. Can I get over this ball? Oh no, he's right here. And I do have a PC. Heck yes. I don't think your PC can play this game. I'll loot all. Alright, so that was this is the Division in a nutshell. Sorry it's so choppy. I have a lot of things running right now that I probably haven't closed yet because we're doing this. Let's show people free MMOs or non-subscription MMOs. And this is an MMO. I'm not sure how many people are still playing this game. And I say that because there have been many times where I've requested for backup and it's taken about a good 10 minutes for someone to show up. But people still play this game. I just don't think it's as frequent as it used to be, right? So great graphics. Again, I should probably run a whole lot better if I didn't have a lot of things running right now. But I am not. My computer's not optimized for this to be a thing, right? So what I'll do, and there's PvP areas here, the dark zones where you go in here and you grab gear and you fight guys. This is probably where everybody's at, if I'm gonna be honest. And you level up through there. Yeah, and there is a storyline that you can do. You can do the storyline. It's really cool. It's fun. Hey folks, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. I'm working on a video right now that shows other MMOs that I'm playing that are also either free to play or in beta that look pretty fun. So be on the lookout for that. And if you guys enjoy it, if you like this video, please subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment. See you guys later.